Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. This session will be a little bit shorter than we're all used to, however it will be action-packed, so let's get going. Really no sense sticking around here at this point in time, so yep, let's go home. Aw, poor Teddie.
Welcome home!
Let's make our usual rounds, see what Nana goes up to, maybe see if there's anything in the refrigerator, because quite honestly, I never remember if there's food in there or not. I think there actually is food in there, I don't remember if we can actually eat it or not. I believe this is the first time we can actually choose what to do in our room after we go upstairs. So you can read books on the sofa there, you can do work on the table, I believe you can even check out the weather forecast on the TV there. You can also study at the desk, which we'll be doing extensively later. Exciting stuff, I know. However, for now, I think we're pretty much stuck to going to sleep, so let's do that. And this would be an example of dreams that you can have. Nice little touch they added, I think.
Hello. I realize this is sudden, but I'm Margaret. We met at the Velvet Room the other day. There is one important point I forgot to warn you about, so I thought it best to contact you immediately. Going to save your friends is a selfless and noble deed. By all means, we encourage and support you in regards to this matter. But to proceed too hastily in that quest will mean facing one battle after the next. Though you may be pressed for time, devoting yourself to battles will not quench your heart's yearnings. The bonds created through social links are another important means of strengthening the powers of your persona. Do not hasten heedlessly through your days, and remember the importance of moving at a sustainable pace. Please remember that. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
I think she needed a new phone. That sounded awfully grainy, but anyway. Yep, basically, don't spend all your time with Jeunesse, but we're going to be spending a fair amount of time in the early gardening there, so I kind of ignore that. Ah yes, more eavesdropping. At least this one done with a little more class, but hope you're paying attention. We're going to be joining a sports club today, so this is what I was talking about with the events. There's a lot of them in the early going, but generally on the days that you don't have an event, I recommend going to Jeunesse, but then again, I don't really know a whole lot about time management, so generally speaking, I usually probably train a little bit too much in the early going. I don't like having to try and play catch up with levels, but anyway, after school today, we gotta try and figure out how to join. So let's try the faculty office like it suggests. Usually, good idea to follow the on-screen prompts. Don't get too lazy though, there are some social links where you have to go out and look and find them for yourself, so never be lazy unless you want to miss out on something. Don't worry, I will. Anyway, the faculty office is on the first floor, so let's go there and talk to some people on the way, shall we? I don't know, I guess they're fine, I guess. That's a pretty odd question. And let's just take a wild stab in the dark, and no. I've actually forgotten which door was the faculty office there. My bad. I believe this is the faculty office. Oh look, Mr. Morooka, our favorite teacher in the whole world. I'm sure he'll be nice and polite. Yeah, I'm just yanking your leg there. That ain't gonna happen. Why did it turn out like this? All we did was try and join a club and we're getting lectured. And may as well see what sports are available. Well, I know which one I'm joining. And I say that knowing full well because I actually used to play one of the sports and hated the other. Make a mental note of the days there. I never do, so I used to make an idiot of myself and miss appointments in-game. So, I'll try and remember. Culture Clubs on April 25th, I'll remember that. Man, you are obsessed with that, aren't you, King Moron? I'm starting to get a weird vibe from you, man. You like schoolgirls? Ugh. Anyway, now we actually know where to go to join a club, so let's go down here. It should be straight down the hallway, but might as well talk to some of these people first. Oh dear, the question everybody's probably wondering, who is he going to go with? Is he going to have a girlfriend this playthrough? Who's it going to be? Yeah, I'm not answering that right now, but will there be multiple? Am I that kind of guy? It is possible to have multiple, but decisions. Anyway, let's get off that topic and actually go and get the, Boy, have I mentioned that this game loves just telling you what you should be doing one time and one time only. It seems annoying in the beginning, but trust me, it doesn't stay like this. Anyway, basketball or soccer? Which one did I play? I played basketball. Yay, basketball. Why, just because I'm from the city, I'm automatically good? Boy, you really know how to make sweeping generalizations, PE teacher. Well, always be nice to be polite to your new teammates. So, nice to meet you. Boy, practices have really went downhill since I played.
Hey! Oh yeah, I'm Koichijo.
I'm beat. Oh. Daisuke Nagase, nice to meet you.
Well, at least there are a couple nice guys so far. You know, people that don't just leave 5 minutes into practice. What do these people do in the middle of a game? They just go, you know what, I don't really feel like playing anymore, and just like walk off? I mean, do they even play games? What happens here? Yep, I actually did used to play all the time. Wasn't very good though, but hey, I could shoot pretty well.
Really?
choices in the entire game coming up, just from the sheer forcefulness of the game. It's so heavy-handed. I'm going to keep this classy. I'm going to keep this It's getting harder to keep classy. This is... Okay, you're not even trying anymore now, are you? You're just... Ugh. This always makes me laugh. Just be an ass and leave. I mean, who really chooses that? I probably should have just for the heck of it, but I couldn't bring myself to just do that. That wouldn't really be a great start to the friendship, you know, choosing the option to just be an ass and leave. It leaves something to be desired on the friendship front.
Welcome home!
I'm sorry, folks. I probably save a little too often, but I'd like to make sure that if I do screw up, I at least got something to show for it. Unfortunately, we can't leave home quite yet. We don't have a reason to, but we'll have a reason soon enough. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get there. But before we get to the fun and the games, we gotta study just like real life. And it's about as exciting as you can well imagine. Staring at a book and writing. Woohoo!
Yo!
I have deja vu. Haven't we already been through this? You know what? I might as well tell them the truth. Yeah, we did it. We tried it. I don't think any part of this conversation makes sense from a logical point of view. The people behind us probably think we're insane, so why are we talking about this in public again? Teacher just kind of like preaches mediocrity. Oh, who wants to go do what they want to do? You should just stay here and be miserable. Oh well. Yep, you're not always the one called on. Sometimes you gotta help out your buddies. And I'm gonna be completely honest here. I had a pretty good idea, but I wasn't sure. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Okay, that was way too cheesy. I won't do that again. I apologize. I had a very nagging feeling in the back of my head that I had some kind of appointment today, but for the life of me, I couldn't think of what it was. And I tried to find the calendar. There used to be a calendar for 7 to 3, but I could not find it. So I pretty much went with the old standby. If I can't think of something, might as well go train some more. But before we go, the only thing I did remember of April 20th was there's a new book on sale, and we want that book. At least I want that book, because books are a very, very good way of upping your attributes, excuse me. They may be expensive, but I think they're well worth it. And before we go, may as well sell some stuff, see if anything becomes available. If I remember correctly, I don't think anything actually did, and it quite surprised me considering all that crap right there I just sold, and nothing. Usually you at least get something out of that many things to sell, but you didn't have anything. At this point, I pretty much figured you guys haven't saw the northern part of the town, so why not show this off while we're here? This billboard will be quite important later. This is where we can get all our part-time jobs, which we will be getting quite a few of because I like having money. This guy has some pretty interesting things to say, but they're hardly believable. But always good to remember things like that. Don't ask me why I went back there. I'm pretty sure I had just forgotten I talked to him. I have the memory of a goldfish. If you watch my Dark Souls Let's Play, you know that. I don't usually go around talking to everybody, but since I'm guessing you guys haven't actually saw this game before, that's why I'm going around doing this. And as you just saw there, we can't go in the shrine right now anyway, so... Anyway, back to Yasogami High School. Why are we going back there, you may be asking? Well, to be honest with you, I wasn't quite sure where to go. I still had that nagging feeling. There's something I'm missing. I'm not talking to somebody I should, so I decided to walk around school a little bit and try and find something. As you can see here, I didn't find anything, so off we go back to gymnastics. I actually forgot about this the last time I was here. When you're at this screen, you can actually also confirm the situation, which is nice if you hadn't played the game in a while, or you'd forgotten something. Sometimes they'll give you hints, so always nice if you like the story to confirm the situation. Anyway, I'll be right back in just a second, folks. So,
let's go!
See you in a minute.